Can you imagine that termites build skyscrapers? Those towering mud mounds dotting the savannas aren't merely dirt piles. They're architectural marvels of natural engineering. Inside each mound lies an intricate system of tunnels and vents, fostering a thriving ecosystem with stable temperature and humidity levels. Termites expertly utilize a form of climate control by opening and closing vents to regulate airflow and gas exchange, ensuring a perfect environment for their symbiotic fungi. These remarkable fungi break down plant material, converting it into digestible food for the entire colony. Researchers are increasingly fascinated by termite mounds, studying their design to inspire sustainable architecture. Their unique passive cooling system has even influenced how modern energy-efficient buildings are designed in cities like Harare, Zimbabwe. Imagine harnessing nature's version of green architecture. No blueprints, no HVAC systems, just millions of tiny builders harmoniously working towards a common goal. This remarkable synergy between termites and their environment serves as a powerful reminder of the potential for innovation in sustainable living. Prepare to be amazed by Ryan Reynolds' gin brand. That's right. The talented actor, known for his comedic genius and action roles, embarked on a different kind of adventure by acquiring a stake in Aviation Gin in 2018. This American gin stands out with its smooth flavor, crafted using a unique blend of botanicals that create a delightful profile, making it perfect for cocktails or enjoying neat. Rather than simply attaching his name to a product, Ryan fully embraced the brand's growth, actively participating in its development and appearing in promotional ads that reflect his signature humor. His enthusiasm for Aviation Gin is undeniable, attracting both devoted fans and gin lovers. Under Reynolds' influence, this craft spirit has built a dedicated following, celebrated for its quality and his engaging personality. This venture exemplifies a growing trend where celebrities transcend their roles in entertainment to become entrepreneurs, exploring exciting new opportunities beyond the film set. So next time you enjoy a refreshing cocktail, remember to raise a glass to Ryan Reynolds and his delightful addition to the gin scene. Did you know otters cherish their favorite stones? This delightful fact adds another layer to our understanding of these playful creatures. Otters are not just adorable, they're also crafty little tool users. Each otter has a special stone that it carries around, often tucked away in a little pocket under their arm or in a loose pouch on their belly. This stone isn't just for show, it's a crucial tool. Otters use their favorite rocks to crack open hard-shelled animals like mollusks and crustaceans, which are tasty treats for them. Imagine them floating on their backs, holding their prized stone in one paw while munching away. This behavior not only showcases their intelligence, but also their playful nature. In fact, some otters even have a collection of stones, choosing the perfect one for each meal. So next time you watch an otter at a zoo or in a documentary, take a moment to appreciate their unique relationship with these stones. They're not just playing around, they're demonstrating a fascinating part of how they interact with their environment. What if I told you about Sakurajima's volcanic wonders? Sakurajima Island in Japan is a fascinating place where the land and nature dance a dramatic tango with fire. Known as one of the most active volcanoes on Earth, Sakurajima surprises many with its frequent eruptions, blanketing the island with thick layers of volcanic ash. For the local residents, living alongside such a fiery neighbor has become a way of life, requiring them to adapt their daily routines to the rhythm of the volcano. Imagine children walking to school over a soft cushion of ash, creating a surreal scene each day. To manage this natural phenomenon, the island utilizes specialized machines that diligently sweep away the volcanic dust from the streets, highlighting the innovative spirit of the community. Despite the constant threat of eruptions, Sakurajima thrives as a vibrant hub with breathtaking views and a rich cultural tapestry. Tourists flock to experience its stunning landscapes and learn about the fascinating world of volcanology. So, what's it really like to live on an island shaped by nature's power? Believe it or not, Finland is the happiest country. Finland consistently ranks at the top of happiness indices, showcasing an impressive score of 7,641 points, far ahead of its closest competitor Denmark at 7,583 points. But what makes Finland so unique? The answer lies in a remarkable blend of factors that contribute to an exceptional quality of life. The Finnish education system is world-renowned, prioritizing equality and ensuring access to opportunities for all citizens. This commitment to education creates a strong foundation for personal growth. Additionally, the sense of community in Finland is profound. Social support networks foster deep connections among residents, which enhances emotional well-being. The country's stunning landscapes, ranging from tranquil lakes to expansive forests, provide ample opportunities for outdoor activities, further boosting happiness levels. Yet, it is the core Finnish values of trust, freedom, and gender equality that truly set the nation apart. People feel safe, secure, and empowered to pursue their passions, making Finland not only a travel destination, but also a dream place to call home. Most people don't know this, but cat whiskers are amazing. Whiskers, also known as vibrissae, serve crucial roles in a cat's life beyond mere decoration. These specialized hairs are thicker and stiffer than regular fur, and they are rooted deeply in nerve-rich follicles, making them exceptionally sensitive to touch, air movements, and even vibrations. Cats possess whiskers not just on their snouts, but also above their eyes, on their jaws, and even on their paws, enhancing their ability to navigate through various environments. For example, when moving through tight spaces, these sensory hairs help cats gauge how narrow an opening is and avoid getting stuck. In dim light, whiskers act like antennae, allowing cats to see with touch by detecting the slightest changes in their surroundings. While hunting, they track even the tiniest movements, helping felines accurately locate their prey. Additionally, during leaps, whiskers function like gyroscopic sensors, assisting with those crucial last-minute adjustments. Ultimately, cat whiskers are intricate biological radar systems that transform every cat into a finely tuned predator. Turns out, the truth is that cities are shrinking. Recent trends indicate a concerning shift, with 77 out of 88 major US metropolitan areas, each home to over 250,000 residents, experiencing stagnant growth or outright population decline. High living costs, traffic congestion, and a yearning for a better quality of life compel many individuals to find greener pastures in suburban or rural regions. Notably, during the pandemic, the rise of remote work enabled a significant number of people to leave crowded city environments, prioritizing affordability and space over the hustle and bustle. Cities like New York and San Francisco have seen notable outflows, as residents seek homes with larger living spaces and easy access to outdoor areas. This situation prompts crucial questions about the future of urban centers and their capacity to bounce back. Will city planners adapt to these changing dynamics, or will urban living continue to lose its luster? As demographics shift and the need for affordable housing grows, understanding the factors driving this exodus becomes vital for ensuring vibrant and sustainable city environments. Here's a wild fact about the cosmic web. This fantastic structure is the largest in the universe, resembling a giant, intricate net spread across the cosmos. Imagine a web woven from galaxies, clusters, and dark matter, all interconnected with vast empty spaces, creating a grand tapestry. Over billions of years, gravity has acted as the master weaver, drawing matter together and forming filaments of dark matter where galaxies congregate. These threads connect in dense knots, creating clusters that shine with the light of billions of stars. Meanwhile, dark energy works tirelessly to push galaxies apart, adding an intriguing twist to the story. By studying the cosmic web, scientists unravel the mysteries of galaxy formation and evolution, revealing crucial insights into the unseen forces of dark matter and dark energy. This understanding allows us to appreciate the exquisite balance of forces that shape our universe, Who would have guessed that our cosmos is woven together in such a spectacular way, like an ever-expanding web of cosmic connections? You won't believe this about the Mississippi River. In recent years, the majestic Mississippi River has encountered severe droughts that threaten its very existence. Since July 2024, water levels in the lower sections of this vital waterway have dropped to alarming heights, 8 feet below historical averages. This alarming decline affects not only the river's diverse ecosystem, but also the human communities relying on it for transportation and irrigation. When water levels are low, shipping routes become challenging, causing delays and rising costs for transporting essential goods such as grain and coal. Moreover, as the river recedes, it exposes banks that can increase soil erosion and disrupt habitats for local wildlife. Climate change significantly influences these drought conditions, amplifying weather extremes that can lead to extended dry spells in certain regions while bringing excessive rainfall to others. Understanding the delicate balance between our climate, ecology, and human impact is essential as we strive to protect and restore this iconic river. What actions can we take to ensure the Mississippi River thrives once more? Prepare to be amazed by extraordinary twin births. It's a phenomenon that defies expectations. The longest recorded time between the births of twins is an astonishing 87 days. This remarkable case occurred in Ireland in 2012 and involves a pair of twins whose birthday disparity creates a memorable story. The adventure began when a mother gave birth to her first twin, a girl named Amy, who arrived prematurely at just 25 weeks. While Amy entered the world fighting for her life, her brother Finn remained in the womb, requiring additional time to develop fully. The medical team decided to prioritize Finn's health, taking the extraordinary step of delaying his birth. Finally, after nearly 3 months, Finn emerged into the world, setting a new record for the longest interval between twins. Typically, twins are born mere minutes apart, making Finn's delayed arrival feel like a twist of fate. Imagine what it must be like to grow up with a twin who has a completely different birthday. This unbelievable story not only illustrates the wonders of modern medicine, but also highlights the resilience of both mothers and babies facing unique challenges. Is it really true that Beyoncé's name has a special meaning? Beyoncé Giselle Knowles-Carter, a renowned music superstar, carries a piece of her family's legacy within her name. Beyoncé honors her mother, Tina Knowles' maiden name, reflecting the deep connections she has to her roots. This unique name symbolizes the blend of her heritage and individuality, perfectly complementing her unforgettable style and powerful performances. As she grew up surrounded by diverse music influences, dance, and theater, her artistic journey began, eventually leading her to become a global sensation, first with Destiny's Child and then as a solo artist. Her name stands as more than just a title. It is a testament to her story and a reminder of the importance of familial bonds. With an impressive array of awards showcasing her talent, Beyoncé also uses her platform to inspire others and advocate for social change, proving that the intertwining of one's name and identity can define a legacy. How does her heritage inspire you in your own life? Let's uncover the truth about supervolcanoes. Though humans have never witnessed an eruption from these colossal geological giants, the potential consequences of a supervolcanic event demand our attention. Supervolcanoes, such as Yellowstone in the United States and Toba in Indonesia, are not your average volcanoes. They can erupt with a force thousands of times greater than typical eruptions. Scientists diligently study these formidable features, aiming to predict their behavior and assess the risks they pose. If a supervolcano were to erupt, it could spew massive amounts of ash and gases into the atmosphere, drastically altering climate patterns and possibly cooling the Earth. These changes could disrupt agricultural systems on a global scale, leading to food shortages and economic turmoil. Understanding supervolcanoes is essential to ensure we are prepared for such radical shifts in our environment. By exploring their geology and historical data, researchers strive to unlock the secrets of these powerful formations. What insights might we gain about Earth's past? And what preparedness strategies could help us face the daunting possibility of their awakening? Did you know that Le Mans tests endurance like no other? The 24 Hours of Le Mans is a breathtaking endurance race renowned for its monumental challenges. Held annually in France, this iconic event pushes teams to race continuously for a full day and night, an ultimate test of precision and skill. First established in 1923, the event has evolved into a global spectacle, attracting leading manufacturers and racing teams from across the globe. The race course combines public roads and a specialized closed track, demanding a perfect blend of speed and strategy. Competitors often switch drivers mid-race, emphasizing the importance of teamwork and communication. Vehicles must excel in engineering, ensuring they can withstand the relentless demands of the race while expertly navigating heart-stopping turns and unpredictable weather. Strategic pit stops play a crucial role, allowing teams to refuel and maintain their edge. Each second counts in this high-stakes competition, where the combination of cutting-edge technology and driver talent can lead to victory or disaster. The 24 Hours of Le Mans is not just a race, it's a test of endurance that captivates fans worldwide. Surprisingly, it's a fact that torture devices existed. One of the most infamous is the Judas chair, a horrifying medieval invention designed to inflict pain and extract confessions. Imagine a large chair equipped with numerous sharp spikes, ranging from 500 to 1,500, keenly positioned to pierce the flesh of anyone unfortunate enough to sit in it. Victims were bound tightly with straps, creating a nightmare scenario where escape was nearly impossible. Adding to the terror, the Judas chair could be heated, transforming it from a device of physical pain into a source of extreme agony. This gruesome instrument was often wielded by those in power during the oppressive times of the Middle Ages, when fear tactics were employed to gather confessions, regardless of their validity. The emotional and physical torment inflicted on victims reveals the grim lengths to which authorities would go in their pursuit of information or admission of guilt. Although such barbaric practices have been abolished for centuries, the chilling legacy of the Judas chair reminds us of the importance of humane treatment in justice systems today. How far we have come since those dark days in history. Hard to believe, but Montenegro's canyon is breathtaking. Nestled in the breathtaking landscape of Montenegro lies the Tara River Canyon, a natural wonder that captivates visitors with its stunning beauty and adrenaline-pumping activities. Stretching about 51 miles long and plunging to depths around 4,250 feet, it proudly holds the title of the largest canyon in Europe and the second largest in the world. Imagine standing at the edge, gazing down into the vibrant emerald green river that twists and turns through steep rocky cliffs adorned with thick, lush vegetation. The Tara River is renowned not just for its picturesque beauty, but also for its crystal-clear waters, making it a prime destination for adventure seekers. Thrilling whitewater rafting and kayaking excursions invite visitors to navigate the canyon's rapids, while ziplining across stunning vistas offers another rush of excitement. Beyond the outdoor adventures, the canyon is a sanctuary for diverse wildlife. Majestic eagles glide overhead, and rare plant species thrive in these dramatic surroundings. Whether you're chasing thrills or seeking tranquility, the Tara River Canyon offers a breathtaking escape that appeals to everyone. Ever thought about why lobsters live so long? These fascinating creatures aren't just a delicacy, they're among the longest living crustaceans on the planet. Imagine a lobster swimming through the ocean for decades, growing larger and gaining wisdom as time goes by. Scientists have found that lobsters can live to nearly 50 years old, thanks to an exceptional biological mechanism that enables them to avoid typical aging signs. Unlike most animals that show wear and tear as they age, lobsters continue growing throughout their lives. This remarkable ability even includes regenerating lost claws after a battle, a skill that offers them additional protection against predators. With their tough exoskeletons and adaptability, lobsters stand out as the superstars of the underwater realm. As they age, their shells change colour, presenting a beautiful array of hues that can captivate any observer. So, the next time you encounter a lobster, keep in mind that you might be gazing at a remarkable creature that has outlived several generations of movies and trends. How cool is that? Believe it or not, art shaped by explorers rocks the 1200s. In the 13th century, European artists found inspiration in the captivating tales of wildlife brought back by adventurous explorers. Lacking cameras or the internet, they relied solely on the vibrant narratives of explorers who had journeyed to distant lands like Africa. These daring individuals returned home with stories of magnificent creatures like lions, crocodiles, and elephants, sparking the imaginations of those back in Europe. Artists transformed these exciting accounts into breathtaking paintings, often portraying animals with curious interpretations. The reality of the wildlife sometimes got mixed with fantasy, leading to depictions that, while enchanting, could differ from the creature's actual appearances. This blend of adventure and artistry turned the canvases into windows to a world filled with exotic animals and diverse ecosystems. Viewers marveled at the artworks, which not only showcased the fascination with the natural world, but also reflected human creativity and storytelling. This cultural exchange highlights how deeply intertwined our imaginations are with the exploration of the unknown. What do these fascinating tales and artworks say about us? You might be shocked to learn that France faces homelessness. Despite its reputation for elegance and charm, France is confronting a severe homelessness crisis that affects over 330,000 individuals. This alarming figure marks a staggering 130% increase since 2022, positioning France as the leader in homelessness within the European Union. The rising number of people without homes exposes a critical wealth gap, with the richest 10% of the population enjoying nearly 50% of the nation's wealth, while the poorest 10% struggle to survive on just 2%. Such disparity is glaringly visible in bustling cities like Paris, where luxury and affluence thrive, contrasting sharply with the rural areas that often lack basic services and employment opportunities. Homeless individuals are not just deprived of housing, they also face significant barriers to education and healthcare, compounding their struggles and making it difficult to escape the cycle of poverty. This situation challenges the enchanting image of France, raising urgent questions about how this beautiful nation can address its inequalities and support its most vulnerable citizens. Surprisingly, it's a fact that humans were traded. The Atlantic slave trade represents one of the darkest periods in human history, primarily driven by a horrifying system known as the triangle trade. This trade, which occurred from the 16th to the 19th centuries, involved three crucial segments. First, ships embarked from Europe, sailing to West Africa to capture and purchase human beings. Once there, the enslaved individuals faced brutal conditions as they were forced onto ships bound for the Caribbean. In these islands, they labored tirelessly on plantations that produced valuable cash crops such as sugar and tobacco, which were vital to the European economy. After harvesting these goods, ships returned to Europe, where they exchanged their cargo for manufactured items like textiles, tools, and alcohol. These products then returned to West Africa, perpetuating the cycle of exploitation. Millions fell victim to this inhumane practice, being separated from their families and transformed into commodities. The triangle trade significantly influenced economic development, while also forcing lasting social and cultural changes that resonate to this day. Acknowledging this painful history is vital for understanding resilience and the ongoing impact of slavery in our modern world. Hard to believe, but axolotls regenerate limbs flawlessly. The axolotl, Ambystoma mexicanum, is a remarkable amphibian native to Mexico, celebrated for its incredible ability to regrow lost limbs without leaving any scars. This unique creature remains in a larval state throughout its life, featuring external gills and an aquatic lifestyle. What truly sets the axolotl apart is its extraordinary regeneration capabilities. When it loses a limb, it doesn't simply heal. It develops a blastema, a cluster of cells that act like embryonic stem cells, capable of rebuilding complex tissues and structures flawlessly. Researchers are anxiously studying the axolotl's genome to identify specific genes that enable this regenerative ability, with hopes of applying these insights to human medicine. Imagine a future where we can repair damaged spinal cords or regenerate tissue after injuries. Axolotls have already contributed significantly to scientific advancements, including studies on limb regrowth and resistance to certain cancers. This fascinating and always young creature provides vital clues to some of the most profound medical questions in biology. What if I told you football is over 2,000 years old? The world's most popular sport traces its roots back to ancient China, where a game called cuju emerged more than 2 millennia ago. Cuju, meaning kick the ball, involved players skillfully kicking a leather ball into a net, reminiscent of modern football but with its own distinct flair. This game was not merely a form of entertainment, it served a dual purpose in ancient society. As part of military training, cuju helped soldiers develop agility and physical fitness, making it a crucial activity for maintaining their readiness. Picture an ancient Chinese marketplace, buzzing with excitement as players demonstrate their dribbling and passing skills, cheered on by an enthusiastic crowd. Over centuries, variations of cuju spread across civilizations, evolving into various forms of football that we recognize today. From the lush fields of England to Brazil's sun-kissed beaches, the exhilarating spirit of cuju continues to influence how we play and enjoy football. So, the next time you cheer for your favorite team, remember you're engaging in a rich tradition that spans centuries. You won't believe this about giraffe naps. Giraffes are fascinating creatures, especially when it comes to their unique sleeping habits. While most of us enjoy long nights of sleep, giraffes only catch about 20 minutes of shut-eye at a time, sometimes totaling just a few hours throughout the day. What's astonishing is how they manage to doze off while standing, allowing them to remain alert and ready to flee from predators. This unusual ability to nap on their feet is vital for their survival in the wild. It keeps them vigilant against potential threats lurking nearby. When they do lie down for a bit of rest, it's often in brief moments when they feel safe and secure. Their minimal sleeping pattern is heavily influenced by their size. With long necks and legs, they find themselves more exposed to dangers. Short, effective naps enable them to stay aware and ready to react. So, the next time you think about getting a good night's sleep, remember the clever way giraffes manage to rest while keeping an eye out for any dangers in their surroundings. Prepare to be amazed by your sneezing reflex. Have you ever tried to sneeze with your eyes open? Most people find it nearly impossible. The reason behind this curious phenomenon relates to the way our body is designed to protect itself. When you sense that familiar tickle in your nose, your body gears up for action. This preparation triggers a powerful release of air intended to expel irritants, but it also activates a reflex that involuntarily closes your eyelids. This protective mechanism acts as a shield, preventing foreign particles from entering your eyes during the sneeze. Interestingly, forcing your eyes to remain open while sneezing could lead to discomfort, and some might even joke that it could result in an unexpected flood of tears. It's astonishing to realize that this automatic response exemplifies our body's ability to safeguard us from harm. So, the next time that tickle hits and you instinctively close your eyes, remember that you're not just reacting. You're taking part in a clever, well-designed process that keeps you safe. Hard to believe, but squirrels are memory champs. These furry animals possess an extraordinary ability to recall the locations of hundreds of hidden nuts they have buried. This impressive feat is not just random digging. Squirrels use remarkable spatial memory to remember up to 300 food caches, even months after they have buried them. They rely on various environmental cues such as tree shapes, rock patterns, and landslopes to create a mental map of where their treasures are hidden. Unlike some animals, squirrels do not depend on scent. Their memory is mainly cognitive and visual. Scientific studies demonstrate that they can discern their own buried food from lookalikes placed nearby. Fascinatingly, squirrels also engage in a behavior known as deceptive caching, where they pretend to bury nuts in front of potential thieves only to later relocate their true stash. This cleverness is not just a survival tactic, it benefits the ecosystem as well. Many forgotten nuts eventually sprout into new trees, positioning squirrels as unexpected contributors to forest growth. How's that for resourceful nature? What if I told you flags can break the mold? While most flags around the globe feature a rectangular shape, there are some fascinating exceptions that stand out boldly. Take, for example, the flags of Switzerland and Vatican City, both uniquely square. Switzerland's flag displays a striking white cross on a vivid red background, symbolizing peace and equality. The Vatican's flag, featuring a simple yet meaningful design, reflects its profound religious significance. Yet, the most intriguing flag belongs to Nepal, which completely defies convention. Instead of the usual rectangle, Nepal's flag consists of two stacked triangles, beautifully representing the majestic peaks of the Himalayas. This distinctive design not only serves as a symbol of national pride, but also embodies the rich culture and identity of the Nepalese people. Each of these unusual flags tells a story about its nation's history, values, and geography, transforming what might seem like mere fabric into powerful symbols of identity. These flags remind us that design can have deep meaning, weaving together elements of culture and tradition in vibrant ways. Did you know that army tanks almost floated? In 1932, the US Army explored an extraordinary idea: balloon-like tanks filled with helium that could soar over enemy trenches. This concept ignited imaginations, conjuring images of airborne armored vehicles gliding effortlessly above the chaos of battle. However, the reality of floating tanks proved less glamorous. The fundamental issue lay in the helium itself. Though it is lighter than air, the tanks constructed from materials suitable for flight lacked the strength needed for combat. Much like a child's balloon that bursts at the slightest touch, these helium-filled tanks could be easily popped, rendering them useless on the battlefield. As the Army reconsidered its innovative approach, it recognized that functionality and durability must trump fanciful designs. Consequently, armored vehicles evolved into the robust machines we see today, emphasizing power and protection over novelty. This peculiar moment in military history reminds us that creativity in design can sometimes lead to unexpected challenges. What other unconventional inventions have disappeared from history, leaving us to wonder what might have been? Prepare to be amazed by this $600,000 chess set. Imagine sitting down to play a game of chess only to discover that the board and pieces you're using are worth a staggering $600,000. The Charles Hollander chess set is recognized as one of the priciest in the world, seamlessly merging artistry with strategy. What sets it apart are the dazzling 325 carats of black and white diamonds that adorn each piece, transforming a classic game into a sparkling spectacle. This luxurious collection is exceptionally rare. Only 7 of these masterpieces exist, making each set a coveted treasure for collectors and chess aficionados. The pieces are not merely functional, they embody intricate craftsmanship that reflects the artisan's skills and the game's elegance. While most people are accustomed to plastic or wooden sets, the Hollander chess set elevates luxury to new heights. Owning this collection means possessing a captivating work of art that invites admiration and sparks conversation. Just imagine playing a game on such a remarkably exquisite board. Turns out, the truth is that blue whales sing. These enormous creatures, the largest animals on the planet, have a fascinating way of connecting with one another thanks to their powerful songs. Blue whales produce low-frequency calls that can travel across vast distances in the ocean. These calls function like underwater whispers that drift for hundreds of miles, facilitating communication between potential mates or other whales. Imagine sending text messages through sound. That's how these gentle giants reach out. Researchers believe these songs also aid in navigation, helping whales find their way through the deep, dark waters of the ocean, which can often be both expansive and perilous. What's truly remarkable is that these sounds can be so low that human ears might struggle to detect them, as they fall below the typical range of human hearing. Moreover, these songs serve more than just practical purposes. They foster social bonds among whales. So, the next time you ponder ocean life, remember that these magnificent beings are not simply roaming the seas. They are actively singing and chatting, creating the largest symphony on Earth. What if I told you, discover the secret behind removing shoes indoors? In many Asian countries like Japan and South Korea, the tradition of taking off shoes before entering a home is deeply rooted in culture and respect. Removing shoes is not merely a quirky habit. It signifies an appreciation for the cleanliness of the host's space. Picture this. After a long day of walking through the city or playing outside, your shoes are likely covered in mud and germs. By choosing to leave them at the door, you're acknowledging the effort your host puts into maintaining an environment. In Japan, homes often feature tatami mats, made from rice straw, that can easily stain, making this practice even more significant. Moreover, many hosts provide slippers for guests, transforming your home visit into a cozy experience. This thoughtful gesture not only emphasizes hygiene, but also fosters a sense of comfort and warmth. So, the next time you're invited to someone's home, remember that removing your shoes is much more than a simple norm. It's a heartfelt way to show gratitude and respect for your host's sanctuary. Most people don't know this, but Kumbhalgarh Wall astounds. Stretching an impressive 36 kilometers, the Kumbhalgarh Wall in India is the second longest wall in the world, right after the iconic Great Wall of China. Nestled within the Aravalli range of Rajasthan, this magnificent structure emerged during the 15th century, serving a critical purpose: to protect the Kumbhalgarh Fort, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Beyond its sheer length, the wall showcases remarkable engineering feats with thick stone fortifications and strategically placed watchtowers that ensured the safety of the royal family and their troops. Surrounded by lush forests and rugged hills, Kumbhalgarh creates a breathtaking backdrop, making it a must-see destination. While it may not share the same fame as its Chinese counterpart, Kumbhalgarh is an architectural marvel, featuring steep slopes and a series of formidable gates that once stood guard over the fort. If you find yourself in India, don't miss out on this hidden gem. It offers an enriching glimpse into the region's rich history and vibrant culture. So, when discussing Great Walls, don't forget to include Kumbhalgarh. Here's what actually happens when our universe is flat. Imagine a universe where lines behave just like those in geometry class, where parallel paths never meet and triangle angles total 180 degrees. Surprising as it may seem, scientists suggest that our universe might fit this description of being flat. This theory arises from cosmology, the branch of science focused on the universe's structure and origins. The shape of the universe hinges on its overall density. Achieving a precise balance called critical density results in a flat cosmos. Evidence from the cosmic microwave background radiation, a faint glow left over from the universe's infancy, strongly indicates that our universe is either flat or incredibly close to it when viewed on a large scale. So, what does this mean for us? If our universe indeed possesses a flat geometry, its expansion will continue indefinitely. However, this expansion will slowly decelerate over time. Hence, the next time you look up at the stars, remember that you're gazing into a potentially flat universe that stretches endlessly before your eyes, inviting questions about its ultimate fate. Believe it or not, why does Mark Zuckerberg prefer grey shirts all the time? It turns out his fashion choice is rooted in a practical philosophy. Mark Zuckerberg, the co-founder of Facebook, sports a nearly uniform look of grey t-shirts and hoodies, which serves a deeper purpose than mere comfort. This isn't just a quirky style. Zuckerberg believes that spending energy deciding on simple things, like what to wear, can drain his focus and creativity for vital decisions. By sticking to this minimalist wardrobe, he minimizes distractions, allowing him to devote mental resources to pressing challenges, such as guiding a multi-billion-dollar corporation. This practice aligns with a concept known as decision fatigue, where the quality of our choices tends to decline after making numerous decisions. Interestingly, Steve Jobs adopted a similar approach, donning black turtlenecks for comparable reasons. Moreover, wearing grey eliminates the hassle of coordinating various colors or styles. So, the next time you spot him in that iconic grey tee, remember, it's not simply about comfort, it's a strategic move for maximizing productivity.